Let's see what we got going today. I need to get my hair done anyway. What we got here? What up, y'all? Wednesday 14. Got this light on over my head like I got a bright idea. All right, let's see if I get some of the guys to tap in here. Let's see. There we go. Corey, some Corey invite. What up, bro?
What up? What's good with you, man?
Shit, bro. Trying to get some more hours in the day.
Yeah. Man, I seen you. I see what you've been doing with the youth, man. You need to start hitting me up. But at the same time, like the biggest thing is about having that free time. But I've been seeing how you've been working. You know what I'm saying? That's what I do, bro. But like I said, it's just having more free time. But you know what I'm saying? I'm finna get ready to be on some part time where I have more time to myself and to do what I do too outside of that.
Yeah.
I'm always on somebody else's clock, bro. So I'm trying to get up off of that.
Jeez. Yeah. That's the hard part.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
time and the sacrifice that come with it.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're gonna sacrifice something. Something somewhere.
You're right. You're exactly right, bro. But it's like I feel like as long as I got that freedom to move around a little bit and do me, and then pretty much do my schedule how I want to do my schedule, then I had that freedom. Like if it's a situation, I'm like, hey, what's up with you? Boom, boom, boom. Hey, I'm over here doing it. Boom, what's up with it, Mike? I'm over here doing. Well, I'm finna meet up with y'all. You feel me? Like I can kind of get more tapped in with it instead of just riding somebody else's clock. I got to get on my own clock, dog.
Bruh, Mike is in the Bentley dealership, bruh. I know
in the building. In the building. What's up with it, Mike?
Oh no, I'm in here just getting my wife's car serviced.
at the Bentley dealership.
Bro.
Oh no, it's not a
Boss
Bentley.
life.
It's the
You know what I'm saying?
BMW
Hey,
dealership.
Mike, I shot you my address, bro.
What up, Tony?
You need to send me that charm, bro.
Oh yeah, man.
Shoot that one you got for me, man.
I got you.
That's my game.
Yeah. No, I got you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Y'all know
Yes,
I'm out here going through cycles.
Yeah, hey, bro, me too, bro. My shit, look, my gun, look, bro, me too. But you letting that wind get into it, letting it get some real air hit you gotta do that. Let that naturalness hit it, you know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Cause I'm gonna be looking like Bob Marley in about 4 years.
Yeah.
I ain't playing, bro. I'm trying to catch up with Van. Where he at? By that time, he'll be to the flow. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But for real though, bro, the history of it is so real and so deep, bro. The history of behind locks, bro. Like, man, it's a powerful thing, bro.
Mm-hmm.
So that's some Samson type shit. You know what I'm saying?
I just had this random topic. Maybe we could dive into.
Okay.
What is it?
Sacrifice.
There we go.
What does it mean to sacrifice, right?
Mm-hmm.
And can you achieve anything without some type of sacrifice?
Honestly, no, bro. Let me show y'all. Look at Queen of Fool back there. Look.
Oh yeah. No, that's live.
The shade, that's Queen of Fool. Look. Look.
I like that.
That's Queen of Fool, baby. That's
Tapping
who
in
I say
now.
it is. That's who I say it is.
No, that's exactly who it is. What
That's
you mean?
live, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like it.
But yeah, for sacrifice, I feel you on that, man. I feel like, man, it's nothing in this world we're gonna be able to do without sacrificing. And I feel like reason why is because the way the system is designed to where you're gonna have to sacrifice something. It's like set up like that. Like where you gonna have to give up something for something else. Like it's just that's how it is. That's the struggle because it's finding the balance of what you're willing to sacrifice and what you're not.
Sure.
So,
You know?
in general, one of the biggest sacrifices I see that keeps us from where we are versus where we want to be. In general,
Right.
term could go towards whoever, right?
Mm-hmm.
It is, are we willing to sacrifice entertainment for education? So, hey,
Mm-hmm.
I'm learning in life, in my journey, the things that move the needle in life
Mm-hmm.
usually slow and boring. You,
Mm-hmm.
you got to read them. You got to
Mm-hmm.
sit down and listen.
Right.
You, you know, all the things we try to avoid to be entertained.
Hmm.
Right.
So, what does it really look like to sacrifice entertainment for self-education?
Yeah, I feel you.
You know, or this other thing I've been flirting with, and I'm thinking about making this some type of maybe video or some type of lecture when I go speak. But
Right.
homework, right?
Mm-hmm.
Homework. So if you don't do your homework, you won't understand the assignment. If you don't do the homework, you won't even understand the help, right?
Right.
If you just do the homework and don't act on it,
Mm-hmm.
then it's just as bad, right?
Right.
So when I say homework, I'm not talking about like, and I am double entendre type stuff. Like when we're in school, homework, the work you take home. But as
Yeah.
an adult, homework is the work you do at home. Let's talk
Right.
about on yourself, right?
Right.
Call it
Right.
self work instead of homework.
Mm-hmm.
But now, if you do that self work
Mm-hmm.
and you just do the self work versus acting on and not acting on it, it
Yeah.
does you no good.
You're right.
But if
Right.
you don't do no self work, even when someone's trying to help you, you won't even receive it or recognize it as help because you haven't done any of the work. So now
Mm-hmm.
it comes across a different way.
Sure. I think that was, both of y'all had great points. I would even
Mm-hmm.
say this to this degree, there is no difference between sacrificing and self work. Self work
Mm-hmm.
within itself is a sacrifice
Mm-hmm.
because you have to sacrifice your, your current way of believing, your current way
Right.
of living, your
Right.
current way of understanding, et
Mm-hmm.
cetera, to get to the next level. You always
Right.
have to do that. That's the cycles,
Mm-hmm.
right? It's going
Mhm.
to
Mm-hmm.
be the cycle. So that's why in the ancient cultures, they would sacrifice, and still today it happens. They make sacrifices during cycles.
Mm-hmm. Got
Mhm.
you.
Winter solstice,
Yeah. Got you.
the summer solstice, the different
Mm-hmm.
appointed times celestially, and things of that
Right.
nature, because they
Right.
understood seed, time,
Mm-hmm.
and harvest.
Right.
We took the time out of the equation and
Mm-hmm.
got used to just the seed and just the harvest, right?
Right.
That's microwave,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Ooh,
But from our people, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Our
you
people,
heard, you heard he hit it with the microwave. That I caught that part. I was like, yeah,
yeah, correct,
yeah.
correct. You want to ride the microwave, right?
Mm-hmm.
Instead of
Mm-hmm.
riding the macro wave, and
Mm-hmm.
that's more long term
Yeah.
understanding. That's why
Right.
our people will build certain so culture, uh, you know, uh, rituals, ceremonies,
Mm-hmm.
organization, order, honor, things of that nature, that's sacrifice. And that's
Right.
what our people had as a whole.
Mm-hmm.
And I think
Right.
a key part you said was timing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so I'm learning this week. When I had such a grateful experience this week. You
Mm-hmm.
know, but remind me to get back to that. Let me stick to timing first, right?
Okay.
So yes, timing. Some of the things we want in life
Mm-hmm.
have a timing code in their DNA.
Mm-hmm.
So for example, in our DNA, when you hit 13, 14, it unlocks a growth spurt.
Right.
When you plant a seed, at certain moments in that seed's transform, boom, right? So now let's take, I hate using the sport analogy, but if you take going pro in sports, right? We
Right.
know it's the high school, college, then pro journey.
Right.
But when we want to go pro in life and business, there's also a growth journey, right?
Mm-hmm.
You often hear people talk about they want to, I know, I'm one of them. I'm going to use myself. When Apple turned into $1 trillion company,
Mm-hmm.
I got a new goal to
Mm-hmm.
build $1 trillion company. Why?
Right.
Because it's possible, you
Right.
know?
Mm-hmm.
So in order for me to build $1 trillion company, I have to grow into the person that can manage $1 trillion company.
There we go. Yeah.
So now
Mm-hmm.
when I'm getting to the timing and the self-development,
Mm-hmm.
we have to look at those things that we're trying to grow into or aspire to be in the
Right.
timing it takes. So we could be patient with ourselves, and that sacrifice is
Mm-hmm.
easier to make a sacrifice when you know what that sacrifice is for.
Right.
Sure. Can I touch on that real quick, Corey? Put it back on that picture that you got, Queen of Four. Let me talk about her real quick.
Boom. Let's go up there with her. Bang.
Let's talk about her real quick because that's our greatest example of sacrifice.
Mm-hmm.
She, and because we're talking about timing and we're talking about sacrifice, right?
Yeah.
At a right time, she laid down and made a sacrifice, right?
Right. Yes, she did.
Sacrificed, right? She
Mm-hmm.
sacrificed her mind and she sacrificed her body. And she sacrificed her spirit, right or wrong.
To this day.
To a man, right? To a man, right?
Yes,
All right,
sir.
then boom. At a certain time, guess what? Then at another appointed time, 9 months later, well really
Mm-hmm.
10 months later, the completion, the 1 and the 0, right? The
Mm-hmm.
completion, she brings forth a child, another sacrifice. She
Mm-hmm.
literally lays her life on the line, right?
Mm-hmm.
To bring forth a nation, to bring forth
Mm-hmm.
an entire people. You see what I'm saying? She literally faces death face to face. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
And brings forth life, right?
Mm-hmm. Right.
So the question is, us as men, us as leaders, when we look at sacrifice, we have to, that's our example of sacrifice. How are
Right.
you gonna also lay down your life on a daily basis to
Mm-hmm.
provide for the nation that she just laid down her life for to
Right.
birth out? She already
Right.
did her part.
Right.
You see what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying?
Right.
Same thing
Right.
with like a tree, or Van knows this with a skyscraper. You can only go as high as you go low.
Right.
You can't build a 10-story skyscraper without a 10-story foundation.
Right.
You see,
As a world story below.
you can't have a huge tree without having
Huge
huge
roots.
roots. Come on
Mm-hmm.
now, come on now,
Mm-hmm.
right? So
Man, go ahead, man. I ain't know you. You go ahead and finish, man.
What up,
no,
Regis?
it's
What up,
all
Justin?
good.
What up,
I'm gonna take care of
Carlos?
something real quick.
Stefan. What up, y'all? Thanks for tuning in. Hey, Regis, I haven't forgot to send you. I'm waiting for Spectrum as we speak to come fix my internet. So I'm gonna send you that iCloud, the cloud link. But yeah,
So,
go
what
ahead.
he was saying, man, like I felt him on that, bro. You know what I'm saying? I feel where both of y'all coming from on that, man, because you know I realized something, man. It's like time, the capsule of time, right? The capsule of time is that's something that they created for our mind. So it'll make us want to slow down when we get to a certain age or
Well, that's
make us
good
not want to
position.
push forward at a certain age. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, but anyways, I'm bringing that up because I feel like us speaking right now, you know what I'm saying? We at a certain age, we young OGs, you know what I'm saying? Like me, my biggest issue I always had is like, damn, I feel like I might be running out of time. I got to make something pop before it's too late. You know what I'm saying? But it's never too late because energy never dies. You know what I'm saying?
Come on, man.
Now the
You said
sacrifice
that.
is building. Now the sacrifice is building something and constructing something, putting something together that's so powerful that it'll never die either.
But why?
So let's just say, even though I might be pacing myself or I might be at a pace where I feel like, dang, I ain't where I want to be yet. You know what I'm saying? But my sacrifice is putting it together at least strong enough to where it's gonna hold even if I'm not here. You know what I'm saying? Versus trying to rush it and it don't make sense anyway. So, you know, I like speaking on that, I want to say thank you to you, Van, because I remember when we was together, we was trying to put something together, or, you know, when I came over there, you know what I'm saying? And you was like, nah, I'll try like this. You know what I'm saying? I'm being open-minded to it, it's like, nah, I'd rather just, you know, I had to think about it. I was like, nah, I'd rather just pace it. You know what I'm saying? Because if I pace it, it's gonna at least mean more. It's at least gonna stick stronger.
Mm-hmm.
Versus if I rush it and then it's not gonna have that effect like it's supposed to. Even if I do it from the heart coming out the trunk, you feel me? Like I feel like that's gonna be felt more.
So
It's gonna be more. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be more memorable. This nigga was pulling up at barbershops and did it. What? It's gonna mean more,
because
and it's gonna stick. You know what I'm
what
saying?
the most important part of a product or a service is the story behind it.
Right,
You
right.
know, when
The
people get
story that
there,
falls with this that ties into the sacrifice.
yeah, because
Yeah.
everybody's that's bought a piece of BGOP
Right.
equipment, everybody that said BGOP,
Hmm.
everybody that hashtag BGOP,
Right.
I can't do nothing but be thankful for them because
Right.
my goal is to build a global brand. They're
Right.
helping me with brand equity and everything,
Right. Right.
you know. But one of the things I wanted to say about timing, when you're moving out of purpose, it seems like there's too much time on your hand. When you
Right.
That's
start
real.
when you start moving in
It's real
purpose,
talk right
it
there.
feels
Like
like
Mickey said.
right now, you know what I'm looking for right now?
What?
Some extra hours to put on the day.
Yeah.
It's like I
Yeah.
keep running out of hours on the day.
But seem like you are running out of time.
Yeah,
So that's a good sign that you moving in your purpose. If you feeling like, dang, I ain't got enough time, it's because you moving in your purpose.
but it
Yeah, but
creates an anxiety too.
because
Yeah.
there's no such thing. The reason why it creates an anxiety is because listen to what you said. You just said, I'm trying to find hours to put on the day. Hell, you let me know when you find
Yeah,
them.
you can't.
It's
There's,
not gonna
there's
create.
never any.
It's never
There's
gonna be
never
any
any.
extra hours to put
There's
on the
day and
day.
night.
That's
Day
But
and
correct.
night.
I
So here's the thing though. Tap in with the cycle. That's what I'm
Right.
saying. Tap in with the cycles. Like for example, right? We just left out of a dark season. What is a
Right.
dark season? A dark season is when there's more dark energy. Dark
Right.
because the darkness has authority over our reality for this X amount of time, right?
mhm.
It's
Hmm.
darker for like what is it like 14 hours, but only light for like X amount of hours. You know what I'm saying? So
right.
I already know what type of, I know I need to be doing a lot of shadow work, self
Right.
work, a lot of
Mm-hmm.
sacrifice during that time.
Mm-hmm.
Watch
Mm-hmm.
this. Metaphysically, in the harvest world, seed time harvest, it's the exact same way. You're not
Right.
planting seeds in the dark season. You're not
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
planting seeds in December, January,
Mm-hmm.
February, March. You see what
Right.
I'm saying? You're
Right.
not doing that. What am I
Mm-hmm.
doing? I'm cultivating the seeds that I've already planted inside myself during that
Yes.
type of season. I'm doing the
Tilling the
shadow
earth.
work.
You
Now,
And you
watch
know,
tilling the
this.
earth.
Let me finish the thought real quick. So now, once this winter solstice, once the time changes, the spring forward, I should spring forward. My whole
yeah,
Right.
lifestyle,
yeah,
my whole consciousness should
Right.
also spring forward. Guess
Right.
what? Now I'm going to have more daytime to
yeah,
manifest the shadow work that I
that you
was
Right.
was putting
doing in
in.
the dark season.
Yeah,
That's
Mm.
tapping in with
Mm.
the cosmos.
yeah, bro. That was dope. That's good. That's
No,
good.
real dope. I like
That's
how he
real good.
broke that down. Check.
And and kind of pushing that point too. Like, bro, I ran track for so long. I feel my body, the season still. At
Yeah.
44, I still feel my track seasons, how I train. And one of my favorite part of track became the off season.
Mm-hmm.
Because like competing, I love to compete, I love to win. But at some point, you're only competing against yourself. And when you get to off season, that's where you get stronger. That's where you get faster. That shadow work he's talking about. So
Yeah.
I learned season that great, that much greater. When
Right.
I watch Colorado football. Like these kids, I support their channel. They play in the background and all that.
Mm-hmm.
But one thing it reminds me of, and I'm looking at Dion with his leadership. How do you bring ordinary people together to do something extraordinary, right?
Right. Right.
How do you create a team culture?
Mm-hmm.
This turns into workplace culture. But how
Right.
do you dominate each day, each one of your workouts? How do you dominate that workout? You know,
Right. Mm-hmm.
that's what I used to do in track. Now,
Mm-hmm.
as the entrepreneur side, I have to learn different tasks, especially when my money don't allow me to pay people to do it. I have to learn these different tasks. You know,
Mm-hmm.
how am I
You
going to
gotta make
dominate the marketing
sacrifices.
task?
Yeah. Right.
You gotta
Sacrifices.
make
Right. That's
sacrifices.
it. That's it.
That's
So when
right.
Yeah.
when you don't see me in the streets, I'm literally in my room. I get annoyed with my Apple Watch because it keeps saying it's time to stand up. I'm like, I'm
Mm-hmm.
zoning right now. I can't
Yeah.
stand up. You
Right.
the distraction, you know?
Right. 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 For real, bro. And that's I think that's the beautiful thing about sacrifice though, bro. Like, what you what hatches from that egg that you laid. You know what I'm saying? What you that's like when I want to go back earlier to where you was like when you say work, when you say homework. I remember when I was in school, bro, and I ain't like school. I'm gonna be honest, bro. And
At
I feel
all.
like the reason why I didn't like school and a lot of kids these days don't like school is because within them, somewhere deep within them, they know they not teaching them the real shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's not tapping into who they are, to their gifts, and they realize that. You know what I'm saying? But when I was in school and I remember I would study for something, do some type of assignment, and I studied for the assignment. Just the fact that I studied and I at least tried, bro. Like I might have not got 100, but I might have got an 80 or a 79, or you know what I'm saying? But it still got me a passing grade because I put in that work. And that's the same thing with life and anything that we're doing. If you putting that work in, it might not get you the result that you wanted, but it's gonna get you that much closer in the end because you still picked up something from that.
I,
You
lear-
know what I'm saying?
I learned this
Sure.
about life. It's either you have money and no time or time and no money, right?
Mm-hmm.
But you cannot skip the process of the learning part. So what happens is if you have money, you hire people to do the work because money's a tool, right?
Right.
But if you don't understand the work that needs to be done, you get hustled because you can't
Right.
even pick. You don't even know how to pick the right person
That's so
Right.
right. That's so right. That's
to
Right.
right.
fulfill that.
It's three types of
Them
currencies that
thoughts,
we
bro.
have. It's three types of currencies that we have. We have time, we have money, and we have knowledge.
Right.
Time
That's
is
what
the
I was
most
just gonna say. Wisdom. Yeah.
time is the most valuable
Nice.
tool that you can have. It's more
Mm-hmm.
valuable than money is. That's why
Right.
they put that's why they put value on your time. That's why
Mm-hmm.
they put $40 an hour on your time, and you be like, "Oh hell, I'm finna live my best life." They making $400 an hour on your time. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's because you are the asset for one. So you have three types of currency. You got time, money, and then you got information or knowledge. You can
Mm-hmm.
use the way that I share it with people is you use two of them to get the one that you need. So when I didn't have no money, but I wanted to do real estate, I took my time
Time.
and my knowledge and I
Yeah.
put them together
Yeah.
and I made
Mm-hmm.
some money. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Exactly.
And then when I started to invest in real estate, I put my money and my knowledge together and I bought my time.
There you
You,
go.
you see
Boom.
what I'm saying? And I
Boom. Yes,
bought my
sir.
time back.
Yes, sir. That's it.
You see what
Yes,
I'm
sir.
saying? And if I want some knowledge, guess what? I go and pay people. I take my time and my money and I go and buy some knowledge with
But
it.
you know how to buy the right knowledge now.
Yeah.
Well, you just gotta buy the right person. Like Cat Williams said. He said it's not the information, it's who's giving you the information. You know what I'm saying? So it's just
Somebody tell you some shit that's watered down. You know what I'm saying?
or something that they're not really doing. Because
Yeah.
remember, again, it's just information. Information without demonstration,
Yeah.
right,
Right.
is solicitation.
Right.
Ah!
False advertising like a motherfucker.
Yeah. Yeah.
I hear
Come
you.
on,
Yeah.
man.
Like, that was a good one. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
Hold on.
yeah.
In my eyes, this is Mickey Adams. In my eyes, connecting with the people that's meant to be in your life during the harvest season is the most important part of cultivating your harvest. Because I've had great people in my life, but it was just for that season. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
So just as important as it is connecting, we have to be able to let them go too.
Say
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
You gotta
Right.
Look at nature. Let nature
Right.
teach you it. Let the seasons
Mhm.
teach you it. The tree will
Yeah.
shed itself. It will
Yeah.
shed itself in that season.
Right.
It's going to
Right.
make itself bare naked in this one
Right.
season. So
Right.
that when the next season comes, it's going to sacrifice. So when this next season
What
comes,
up, Fred?
it can expand even more so. That's
Right.
you see what I'm saying? That's
Right.
100%.
Yeah, but
So
and that's just like, like when you got like, just like, let's just say you got like the animals in nature. They teach they teach their cubs how to hunt. They teach them how to fend for themselves. Then they send them out there to hunt and fend for themselves. You know what I'm saying? It's that time where they finally back up and be like, I feel like you got it. But I feel like if they didn't do that, how would they be truly connected to nature? And that's the same thing with us. Like, how would we, with us, our loved ones and people that we connected to, how would they really be able to connect to life and really understand the ins and outs of life if we don't give them that game and allow them to fly on their own? You know what I'm saying? Because see, the thing is,
let me
our sacrifice was giving them the game that we gave them and raising them the way we raised them. Now they got to learn how to go out there and make sacrifices for themselves to make it make sense. You
let
know what
me
I'm saying?
let me flip something on that though. When we're talking about talking to people, Mike saying by the right people, flipping it.
Mm-hmm.
So Monday, I had this experience where the value of words totally changed for me.
Right.
Stuff I heard hit different because of
Mm-hmm.
the situation in which it was coming from. So
Okay.
for example, Monday morning, I got a call at 5 in the morning, and an old supervisor found out she needs a heart.
Oh wow, bro.
Late 60s.
Dang, bro.
She beat breast cancer. She beat pancreatic cancer. When I first came to Texas, she hired me, and she would always tell me how special I was, right?
Right.
But this particular morning, when she was telling me that, I didn't have nothing to say, so I said, I'm just coming over,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna just sit with you, because I don't know what to say.
Mm-hmm.
So I went and I sat with her. I prayed, took the Bible. I didn't know what to do. Let me get the coffee, because I was trying to
Right.
buy time, because I didn't know what I was scared, to be honest.
Yeah.
I was scared, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this is someone getting ready to transition, or feel like they're getting ready to transition, and they're calling me.
Right.
So when she told me there's no hearts in Texas, Florida, only thing I know was to give her one of my favorite Bible verses, Matthew 19:26, that the teen center's named after. You know, with man is impossible, but with God all things are possible.
I want to share
And
this with you if you don't mind, man. After you get done, I'm gonna share this with you. See, whenever you get opportunities like that, those are opportunities. Those are windows of opportunity that are happening to you specifically because your ancestors want to see how you respond to this specific situation, and you will receive your reward because that's what seed time harvest is. It's sowing and reaping. They call it karma, right? They call it the law of correspondence. They call it duality, et cetera, right? It's just part of this realm, this universe that we're in. It's just part of the game, right? Your ancestors are saying, be her heart in this time.
Man, that's deep. That was deep.
You
That
see what
was
I'm saying?
deep, bro.
yeah,
That
Be
was
her,
deep
be
right there.
be her heart. That's right. And
Right.
however that looks in that moment,
yeah,
just do that. You see what I'm saying?
yeah.
And then once you do that, you're gonna be surprised on how the quote unquote the universe
Mm-hmm.
responds to you. Because I tell people this all the time. You was talking about sacrifice, and you was also talking about timing. One thing
Right.
that our ancestors knew is windows of opportunity open very slowly, but they close very, very quickly.
Quickly.
That's what sacrifice was about at an appointed time. It was a
Right.
understanding of, hey, windows of opportunity, they close very quickly, but they
Mm-hmm.
open very slowly. So whenever
Right.
you get that window of opportunity, which y'all know I love to use the word portal,
That's what that is.
is what
That's
that is, right?
what that is.
Because that's
That's
what
what
that
that
is, right?
is.
Because that's what that is, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Take advantage of it because
Yeah.
if you
I
put
want
something
to
in
say
there,
something to
something
that
gonna come
too.
out.
I want to say something to that too, because that was deep how you broke that down, Mike. Thank you very much, sir.
Yeah.
Uh,
Uh, yeah, we appreciate you, sir. No, but that was deep, man, because I was thinking before Mike said something like when those type of situations happen, like that's like job saying, hey, you the one I'm choosing for this specific mission. You the one I'm choosing for this specific thing. So what that does, that crowns you at that time. You the chosen one to do this specific thing. Like that's a powerful thing. That ain't no, you know what I'm saying? She could have called anybody, bro. You're the one that God chose. Nah, I'm choosing you for this specific thing. I'm putting a crown on you for this specific situation right here. You know
right.
what I'm saying? So
How
when
you
stuff
gonna
like that happen, like
respond?
he said, that's an opportunity for you to give back in a certain way. You know what I'm saying? You don't realize the sacrifice that you gave right there at that time. You sacrificed your time and all that type of stuff, but you gave to somebody else. Like, You don't know how that could have carried her over, how long it's gonna carry her over, or anything, bro. But whatever you did was special, and it was a powerful thing, bro. It's like certain people might call me and say, "Hey, man, I called you because I was thinking about something. I was just wondering if you can help me, give me some advice on, even if it's just for that little second." But they could have called 10 million other people. They called me. So that's my opportunity at that time. So when things like that happen, then look at that like you getting born. Like I'm choosing you for this mission, my son. You know what I'm saying? That's
And
God
watch this,
choosing you.
man.
Your ancestors choosing you.
Watch this,
So that's powerful,
man.
bro. If you think about it like that, that's
Remember,
powerful, bro.
Yeah,
you said,
appreciate y'all.
yeah, we said money was a tool, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
You said money can make things move, right?
yeah,
right.
Okay. I had just suggested that time was more valuable than money, right?
absolutely.
Right.
I also just suggested that you could become her heart, right?
Hmm.
There we go. Yeah.
What's the compensation for that?
Yeah,
See
yeah.
what I'm
Price.
saying?
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Right.
Right. So the things that whenever you do that and you already have a vision and you already have certain expectations based on that vision, that's what empowers your hope
Right.
and your expectation to receive your vision. You see what I'm
Right.
saying? Because everything has a account.
Hmm.
Call
Mm-hmm.
it a faith account.
Hmm.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? The
Right.
more that that's why I said it's more
That's
empowering.
faith.
It's
You
more
can't
empowering
chase the
to
bag.
give
You
than to
gotta chase
receive.
faith.
That's right.
Yeah. Right.
It's more empowering to give than to receive.
Yeah. Yeah.
I look at it from from an understanding of, okay, the power is in receiving. No, the power is
You've
in.
been
I mean,
giving.
the power is in the giving. That's right.
I
The receiving
appreciate.
is the effect of the power.
I
Is the
appreciate
Right.
y'all
Yeah.
demonstration of
Yeah.
the
being so
power.
So let me
respectful.
say this. Let me say this, man. So think about this, man. Like, let's just say you might be drained. You had a long day. You've been doing this and doing that. You might be drained, bro. Then you ever notice, like, within your day, it might be a conversation you have that you help somebody, and you can sometimes even feel like the hair standing up on your skin because of the things that might be coming out of you that God using you to say to this person to help this person. Do you ever notice how much more energy it gives you? Like it makes you feel like it's waking you up. It's like that's how you charging yourself. The
And
currency that's coming from that situation is charging you back up.
bruh,
And now you back on the next mission. You know
as
what I'm saying?
as worried as I was about what to say, bruh, she spoke life into me.
Facts.
Right,
And then what just really stood out to me is, bruh, out of all the things she could talk about,
right,
she's speaking life into me as she's getting ready to transition.
right.
But me knowing this,
Mm-hmm.
these words are hitting different because
Right.
at the same time,
Mm-hmm.
what how I'm an
Let,
empath.
let me
So
say this.
naturally I'm like, what would I be saying in this situation to somebody when it's
Right,
my turn?
right,
But
right.
you're not even on that. You ain't even like that's not even a thought that should come across your mind. Here's the thing. She's performing a ritual on you. Look in the Bible. When
Uh-huh.
our ancestors would transition, they would bless their children through what? Speaking to them.
The
I'm going
Right,
to
gift.
show
Yeah.
you something.
Yep.
Just
right,
by speaking to them, by
right,
blowing their breath on them and
right, right.
transferring a certain level of authority, a certain
Mm-hmm.
level of power, a certain
Mm-hmm.
level of ability, things of that
Mm-hmm.
nature. I'm going to show you. This is the principle. Isaac blessed Jacob, right?
Right.
He put his hand on him and he spoke
He
words
spoke
over him,
on. He
right?
spoke words. Right,
Esau
right.
comes and says, "Where's mine at?" His
Mm-hmm.
father says, "I only had one." Well, wait a second. All you did was put your hand on him and speak to him. What you mean you only had one?
That was that
You
certain energy
It's
though.
a
Yeah,
certain
but you.
type of
Yeah,
energy. He
yeah.
was dying. He
Yeah.
couldn't
So
even see in
one,
his eyes.
he
You see what
couldn't
I'm
give
saying?
up, but that energy he got, whoever received that at that time, received a good thing at that time. You know what I'm
You
saying?
see something eternal, an eternal
Right.
energy that's
Right.
creative, powerful,
Mhm.
destructive,
Mhm.
anything like that. I'm talking about, you talking about something ancient and unknown that's
Mhm.
passing down from a specific generation to generation to generation to
Right.
continue to move in a certain type of culture and
Frequency.
system and frequency. Exactly, right.
Right.
So
Right.
when something like that is happening to you and you can see that like it's happening in the van, it ain't for you to even understand. Take this part out of it.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Take this part out of
Yeah.
it and just be
Don't try to
present in
figure
the,
it out.
just be
Don't
present.
try to
That's
just to connect to the energy that comes from it.
it.
That's it.
That's
Yeah.
it. That's
Because
it.
that all it did was recharging.
It's gonna
All it did was recharging. You
it's gonna
know?
recharge you, and then you should have a demonstration. How is the quote unquote the universe responding to this sacrifice? The people
Right.
we would sacrifice the idea that you sacrifice to gods, that you take a lamb, that you
Mhm.
cut it up a certain type of way, and
Right.
then you
Right.
set it
Right.
on fire, et cetera, et
Right.
cetera. It's
Right.
to get a response.
Right.
You see what I'm
Right.
saying? It's to get a
Right.
response, or it's in
Mhm.
light of a response. You
Mhm.
got a good response? Okay, I'm gonna make this sacrifice. You got a bad response, like y'all ain't getting no rain or something? Hey, I'm gonna make this sacrifice. You make the sacrifice based on how you want the universe to respond.
But let me ask you something then, right? So would you say that in that situation there were two sacrifices made?
Right,
One of the sacrifices was Van saying, "Hey, I'm gonna come over and sit with you. I'm gonna give you something. I'm gonna sacrifice my time to sit with you."
right,
Okay. Her sacrifice was that energy that she had, that big ball of energy that she had, that she could have transmuted to anybody. She decided to transmute that to Van.
right.
Her sacrifice was giving it to him. She could have gave it to a family member, to a
Sure.
different friend, to
Right,
anybody. She gave it
right,
to him. So would you
right.
say there were two sacrifices made at one time?
Absolutely. It has to it's that is a ritual.
Right, right,
That's ritual. That's like I had gave you the picture of how it would happen in, like, even in the Bible, how they would
right,
pass down an anointing, or what's called like a mantle, or
right,
a frequency, an energy, a mission, a purpose, an assignment,
right,
et cetera, so that they could fulfill this mission that's bigger than their 80 to 120 years of lifespan.
right,
You see what I'm
right,
saying? This is a mission that is longer than your birthday and your death day.
right, right.
You see what I'm saying? This is a much,
Hmm.
this is a big something bigger than that you're a part of. So
Right, right.
when things like that take place, you know to tap in with it.
Yeah, that's like that's a direct. That was a direct interest that one of the ancestors had in him at
Right.
that time. Yeah, that's deep, bro. That's pretty deep. Yeah.
100%. And then he'll need to explore how that correlates with his um his vision and his purpose already, how it's going
Mhm.
to, and it just goes back to sacrifice and timing. How is
Right.
it going to cultivate his vision, and then how is it going to uh what is it called, prune his vision.
Okay.
Correct.
Okay.
How it's going to
Right.
prune it. Right, that's right.
Right. Yeah, that's dope. I like how you broke that down, man. And I think that's gonna be something. He's gonna lock into it because you heard how he said it was like, man, he kind of was like a little scared because he didn't know what to expect from the situation, why that person called him. But once he understand and know that was an ancestor, bro, he gonna understand like that was something deeper. It's something bigger. You know what I'm
Man,
saying?
look,
That's why I want to say what I said to you, man. You know what I'm saying? Because that's something you don't want to take lightly. Because every time I've been in situations like that, I was like, why did this person call me? or why did this person ask me this? You know what I mean? Like they coming to me for something. So that's your time to give back to that energy that's coming towards you. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's like that's deeper than just something like,
Mm-hmm.
hey man, somebody tap you on the shoulder, can you hand me a pen? You feel
Well,
me? That's
and here's
somebody
the thing.
that could call anybody and they called you.
Here's a key to that too, man. Here's a key to that. Anytime that happens, don't ask questions.
Right,
Take action and allow your actions to answer your question.
right.
You see what I'm saying? Allow
What's up
the
with Brian?
What's
experience. What
going
up,
down?
B?
What's
King?
going
Yeah.
down? What's
Allow
going down? Good.
allow the experience to answer your questions, because when you start answering questions, you start asking questions. Hey, why did I accidentally take this right turn? Hey, why is this person calling me? Hey, you getting too in the way. You too much in the way. You
Yeah.
doing too much thinking. You see what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You need to fall back,
Yeah.
and you just need to let you just
Mhm.
need to move in the flow of things sometimes. You
Mhm.
see?
Can I say something here real quick? I gotta hear Brian. I gotta hear Brian.
For sure.
We talking about sacrifices right now, like what sacrifice really is. Van, he brought that to the table, which was a very, very deep topic. But um, that's just like how you driving down the street, right? Then you be like at a light, and you be like, dang, this light taking forever. Like, what's going on? Like, man, I've been here 5 minutes. What's wrong with this light? But then, I realize now that God, Jah, the Most High, might be saving you from an accident up the street. It might be
Mm-hmm.
an accident. You know what I'm saying? The sacrifice is way up ahead. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just trying to keep you out the way. I'm going to sacrifice your time. You might be behind, running behind because you stuck at this light. But the sacrifice is going to be this person that's accident up the street. They probably going to lose their life. But I'm going to hold you up at this light so you won't be that person. You know what I'm saying? So I look at stuff like that too, man. Like, in the bigger picture, sometimes we got to tap into everything. Even in those negative things, there are positive things. You know what I'm saying? For real. What's good with you, Brian, man? What's up, man?
Man, it's crazy as hell, y'all, on that topic though. Because I was just talking with one of my partners that been my friend for about 25 years, and we was talking about sacrifice. And I was like, there's nothing I won't sacrifice for my kids. Like,
Right,
if I sacrifice 12 years of being in prison for something that didn't matter, it's nothing I won't sacrifice for my kids, right?
right,
But you brought up the point just now. You said being aware, attentive, right?
right.
I'm gonna go to a story in the Bible,
Okay,
and in the Bible, it was talking about a king that was coming in on a donkey, but the
okay,
donkey kept swerving. The king didn't understand why the donkey was swerving, so the king, he was finna kill the donkey, and the God sent the angel and said that donkey saved your life because you. I read that it caused me to, even when I go, like I can be accustomed to a route home, right? But some
right,
tell me I'm gonna take left this time. I don't second guess it. I used to second guess that stuff. I just take whatever it comes in tentative, whatever comes natural. That's
yeah,
what I go with. I don't, because I used to overthink myself out of things. You know what I'm saying? So what I say that to say this: if they could use a jackass, then anything could be used to save
right,
your life. And
right,
God showed us the great sacrifice when he
mm,
sent Abraham to sacrifice his kid.
right,
And Abraham
right,
loved God that much that he
right,
was going to sacrifice his son.
mhm,
And God said, God intervened and provided the sacrifice. See, when
right,
God sees that you're obedient, then
mhm,
he's going to provide the sacrifice. It's always say obedience is better than sacrifice. Why you got so many people that been going to church 30, 35, 40 years,
right,
and they got all the religions down, but in the motherfucker. Because
right,
all sacrifice this, we're just doing something religiously.
mhm.
You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
yeah,
But
and that's the problem. And that's the
I want
problem.
I want to hear Van take on it though, because I ain't hear what he said.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
can hear you. Yeah.
My mic had went out,
Oh,
so
okay.
I
What's
tried
going
to get
down?
it back in. Hey, let me go back first. Let me go back first because I want to read some of these comments we missed.
Okay. Okay, let's do it.
Um, Kevin says some people are chosen and are stronger. They can handle problems in their own life, but still help people with their problems. It doesn't affect them like that. Very true.
That's true, bro.
That's
Yeah.
facts. That's
Mickey
facts.
said, my favorite part of the Bible was when the unknown farmer was placed by God to go to tell Saul where he need to go to get his help from. There's
That's true.
Saul to Paul. Y'all know the story. Yeah, we do. That's a good
Yeah.
point.
Right.
Kevin, I need to get you brothers on my podcast. I know I'm definitely down. I'm sure they
Yeah,
are
I'm down too, brother. For sure, for sure.
He said Mike is preaching. I'm listening. Just at work. All right, Kevin, we got you. We see you tapping in. I appreciate you tapping in.
We sure do, man. Thank you, bro.
But I thought that helps if you overthink. Mike, let me charge my phone. Overthinking is wrong. Man,
Okay.
that's one of the biggest things I'm learning. Overthinking is a sin because you're questioning everything.
Right.
Man, what? That's no faith.
No.
Yeah, bro. That's a hard pill right there when you, because I think that's one of the things that sometimes that overthinking spirit will slide in all of us every
Everybody.
now and then. Yeah,
Hey,
yeah, for real, bro.
man, you mind if I say something real quick? Y'all mind if I say something right?
Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
Okay, you say that's sliding us all, right?
You slide
Y'all
in
know
all of us,
I
bro.
know we all heard of Down Thomas, right? Thomas, the one that walked with Jesus, and he said, "Man, I ain't gonna believe it unless I'm paraphrasing y'all just because I ain't, you know what I'm saying." But he said, "If I can stick my hand in the hole in his side in the hand, then I believe."
Right.
Jesus came to him and said, "Better those who haven't seen me and yet believe." You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Because when you overthink, man, sometimes I overthink myself out of blessing.
Right.
I almost overthought myself out my relationship because I'm like, man, love's supposed to look like this, or
Yeah.
this supposed to be like this, or trying to come up with the perfect solution or the perfect person that I was driving myself crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, man,
Yeah.
hey, man, I damn near died because the lady said your stress levels is so high. We don't know how you didn't have an aneurysm.
Yeah.
Right.
Because I tried to think about trying to put everything in its proper space.
Yeah.
It'll kill you. It'll kill
Yeah.
you.
But you know what? You said a word. You said a word just now, bro, that I think even though it's a good word, it's also a very negative word. You know what I'm saying? You said perfect.
Man, yeah.
That's the main thing I think that be killing us, bro, and be messing us over. We overthinking because we looking so much for the
Perfect.
perfection in things.
Yeah.
You know, if we keep looking so much for the perfection in things, we're not going to appreciate to the point to where we are at now, how
Yeah.
far we've come now, because it
Yeah.
might not be perfect. It might not be where you want to be, but it's not where you was.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So sometimes it's okay to be in the middle.
Now, for
It's all right to
real.
be in the middle. You know what I'm saying? But
Nah.
what did you sacrifice to get to the middle? You
I'll
feel
make
what I'm
sure I
saying?
go
What
follow,
was
Kev. Is that
you
YouTube or Facebook page, Kev?
already.
Hey,
We appreciate you, Kel, but you
hey,
know what I'm saying? That's how I feel about that, bro.
hey, hey, bro, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, right? It wasn't until I realized that ain't nothing perfect but God that I found peace. You know what I'm saying? Because no
Right.
amount of money, the baddest woman, the everything going right, ain't nothing perfect, bro. Because I can plan out I could plan out a whole trip to perfection, only for it not to fall through. You
Right.
might be delayed on the plane. So
Mhm.
God's timing is the only thing that's perfect because you gonna know when it's God's timing because it's gonna just flow together
That's
without you worrying
right.
about anything.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He said, why should we worry if the birds in the air don't worry about what they gonna eat? Why should we worry?
Right. Right. Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm
That's
saying? So
good. Yeah.
it's always a change. I mean, it's the perspective when you look at things. Everything a blessing to me, man.
That's
Waking up,
it.
that's a blessing. Walking,
Mm-hmm.
everything a blessing, man.
Can't be
Even
great
when negative
without
comes in
first
my
being
face.
grateful.
Yeah.
What did you say, man?
You can't be great without first being grateful.
There you
Nah, for
go.
real.
That's
For real.
real. That's real. And I
Hey,
think that's a big thing too, man, because if 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 a person don't realize, like, just think about it like this. Think about the people around you, the people that love you, the people that you love, the things that y'all doing to keep each other happy. You know what I'm
It
saying?
come
The
with a
things that you doing to
sacrifice.
try to keep your everything flowing. Whether it's your business, whether it's what you doing, BGOP, crown content, whatever. You feel me? Like everything in the midst of keeping all that flowing and the sacrifices that's being made within that dog to overthink that and feel like it's not enough, that's like saying like, that's kind of like you did it for nothing. You know what I'm saying? If it's worth what you're doing, it really ain't nothing to think about. It's just let it flow. Like I was telling you earlier, how I told you I appreciate it, and sometimes it's not all about how fast you do it. It's about the fact that you're doing it. What you say is just getting started. How you say it, man? Just get started, right?
Yeah, you don't have to start to be. I mean, you don't have to be great to start, but you do have to start to be great.
To be good. And that's what it all boils down to, man. The sacrifice it take to do that, bro. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I see it, bro. And that's in any and everything that we do. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's family, relationships, friends, business, everything, dog. Nothing we do is gonna come without a sacrifice, like you said, bro.
Hey, how do y'all feel about Putin? Hey, is that true what Putin said about black folks?
Well, who?
Vladimir Putin.
Yeah, y'all seen what he
What'd he say, bro?
y'all got I ain't telling you then. Y'all gonna have to look it up. We're gonna talk about it next week. I'm not telling you.
All right. All right.
Hey, I watched that book Clarence too.
What you think?
The book of Clarence.
If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because I don't give a
Yeah,
but I know it.
My
It's a
shit
lot
went
of truth
in
in
and
that.
out. I went in and out. My ear froze, so I missed what you said. I just heard you say you missed the book. You saw the Book of Clarence.
And you said what I think.
Yeah.
And I said, it ain't what I think, it's what I know. You know what I'm saying? They try to hide truth to anything to keep us entertained.
Yeah, exactly.
And then, so for me to say that, go listen to Vladimir Putin, that little message. I don't know if it's true. I don't know, but I know what he said is you can't do nothing but accept that. So all that's in the same lines.
I'm finna have to go listen to what this dude said. I'm gonna look it up today.
I ain't talking to you about it till next Wednesday.
Let's not talk about it till next week because I give me time to get
on
through it.
Black Jesus?
Huh?
Putin speaks on Black Jesus?
Yep.
Don't say nothing. Don't say nothing.
Look, man, look.
I can't
That's
look it
because
up right
Van
now.
pulled it up right now.
I
That's just because Van pulled it up.
can't look it up right now.
I won't click on that. And I'll save it for next week.
Yeah,
I
I think that'll be a good matter of fact. That'll be a good one next week. And I think Brian, I think you should set that one off. Matter of fact,
No, I don't want to let Mike set it off. Let Mike set it off.
Okay, but that's a good one though. That's a good one though. That's a good one though. Because I think, ooh, I'm gonna love this one. I'm gonna love this one right here, bro.
Bruh,
Man, this one right here is affecting a
did you
lot.
see
Ooh, we gonna shut up.
Did you see it, Corey?
Not yet. What?
The Book of Clarence.
Yeah, I ain't watched the whole thing yet though.
Bruh, that opening scene though.
I didn't watch the whole thing, but that Book of Clarence go hard though.
Bruh, the opening scene with them all on the cross.
Yeah, it was powerful, bro. That was
That
powerful,
was it for me right there.
That spoke like volumes. Man, like, bro, we let's say that for next week. But I'm telling you, that spoke
Wait till you
volumes.
now go listen. Since you watched that, wait till you listen to Vladimir Putin.
Yeah, bro, that spoke volumes, bro. That by itself was so deep, bro. Like I
you gonna say wait till next week and keep talking about it?
Talking about Clarence.
It's so deep, bro. Because it's so deep.
It's gonna go into
You should have did that. You did it, Brian. You did it.
Hey, well, we hit an hour. Y'all want to wrap it up?
Yeah, yeah, that was pretty deep. But anyways,
I gotta go back and listen to it because y'all, Van, you normally hit me up. I ain't even, man, I was doing some moving.
Bruh,
yeah.
my bad. I gotta start a group chat.
Yeah,
I
thought you did.
bruh, I was in the streets. I was at the laundromat. My clothes in the laundry right now. I'm here to cable guy. Oh, Kev, that's my book, bruh. That's my
What?
book. That's my book right there.
Which one is it?
It's Outwitting the Devil by Napoleon Hill.
Napoleon Hill?
Bruh.
Hey, you talking about Napoleon Hill?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what he said.
bruh.
Hey, that brother tough.
If y'all haven't heard, look, bruh, go to YouTube, put in Outwitting the Devil by Napoleon Hill. There's an audio book on there. Listen to it, bruh.
I'm finna listen to it, bro.
Look,
I'm finna listen to it on
put it
everything.
this way.
I haven't heard it yet.
Put it this way. I'm going on record and saying this. If you can listen to that book for 2 minutes and it doesn't catch you, the light's off.
Right.
Nah, for real. For real.
Lights
Right.
off.
I'm trying to check this book out,
Yeah.
bro, for real.
Yeah.
Hey, Van, what you doing? Oh, you said you watching.
Yeah, I'm at the house.
Man, look, man, let me show them this too, man, all the viewers.
What
Let
you
me show
talking
them
about,
this.
B?
Let me show them this shirt, bro.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
That's the other crown country. Hey, Van, I'm gonna need you to make me another one, bro.
Yeah.
Man, I want
I
a
need
shirt.
another
Hey,
one.
Van, man, we gotta talk.
See,
I need another one.
see, bruh. That's why, bruh, I'm a teacher, bruh.
All right.
I'm a teacher,
I'll
I'm a
take that.
coach. And y'all
Yeah.
be
I'll
making me,
take that.
y'all
Because I
be
want my
trying,
own.
look, bruh. This is what I'm saying. I got
I know.
t-shirts everywhere.
Yeah.
Hey,
He working.
Hey,
He
look.
working.
Hey, Corey.
everywhere.
He better not tell me that. Hey, Corey.
What?
He better
Bruh,
not tell me that because he'll get tired of seeing me.
bruh, I'm
Yeah.
telling you, the type of person I am, bruh.
Yeah, he gonna be in
I'm
the
gonna try to meet you before I do it for you.
create.
Nah, for real. I respect that, though. For
Yeah, I
real.
like that too, though. I like that though.
For real.
But I need another one like this though. But I
Hey,
need
man,
We got-
what you
different
doing later?
colors.
We gotta
Different
sit down,
colors.
Corey. We gotta sit down.
We definitely do, bro.
Real
We
soon.
do. I got it because it's time for me to come back and holler at you anyway.
Yeah.
Hey, when you gonna
Hold
do?
on.
Because I'm gonna go when you go.
Kevin,
Yeah, for real though.
I have told a lot of people about this book.
Hey, when you pull up, I'm pulling up.
B.
Already.
But what you talking about? You close by. Corey and Temple.
Oh.
You close
Oh yeah, I'm so.
by.
Oh yeah, I'm down the street.
Yeah. You want me to pull up on you or you gonna pull up on me?
Man, you can pull up on me. Shit, I ain't doing shit.
All right. Hold on. Let me read this last comment.
All right.
Kevin said, I told a lot of people about this book and they watched it and said it was not good. They didn't understand what was being said. Kev, so look, this is what I'm learning. I'm going to say about that, right?
It ain't for everybody to understand.
Nah. Some people don't want to understand because it forces them to change. And that book is going to force you to look at yourself and change. And most people don't want to do that. That's why I said if you give that book 2 minutes and you can't, bruh, yeah.
Now, what it's called? It's called
Outwitting the Devil.
Outwitting the Devil by Napoleon Hill.
Yeah,
that's
on
a bad
YouTube.
motherfucker.
All right.
And bruh, it goes back, Kev, it goes back to what originally started the conversation.
Right.
What Kevin said is, what do you say? I have told a lot of people about this book and they have watched it and said it was not good. Boom. Yeah, also, it's when I was talking about that homework.
Yeah.
If you're not doing your own homework,
Yeah.
and in this case, the homework is healing work. The homework is self-development. The homework is bettering yourself. You're not going to like that book because it's not going to allow you to point at nobody but you.
Right.
This is going to tell you, bro, it's a great book. And what's dope about this book, right? I want to say it was published in 1935. It might have been earlier.
Okay.
Listen to this book. It's going to be so relevant. You're going to think it was wrote yesterday.
Wow.
And it's talking about everything from politics, churches, smoking, art.
I'm finna get on it. I'm on it, bro. I'm finna get on it, bro.
It's the whole thing.
I'm finna get on it, bro. For real. I promise you, I'm finna listen to that today while I'm doing what I do. You know what I'm saying?
Kev, I'm finna go tap into your podcast. Hey, y'all, make sure y'all go follow the Truth Be Told TV on YouTube, Truth Be Told on Facebook. Go ahead
Okay.
and shout your stuff out.
Hey, man, y'all check us out on the Tapped In podcast as well. Kevin, man, we down to come on there, man. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, we always support that. I'm always supporting people who doing that. It's always about the message. Um, like I said, check out the Tapped In podcast. Stay tuned to that. You know, keep y'all crown conscious. You know what I'm saying? Y'all go check out the book on y'all go on YouTube at first. First of all, y'all go on YouTube and y'all keep focused and stay tapped in with us on this right here, Wisdom Wednesday. We do this every Wednesday. Stay tapped into this, like, share, and subscribe. Y'all, we want y'all to make sure that y'all sharing this with somebody because the message is going to help somebody out there. It's always going to help somebody at all times. It's going to open somebody's mind. So don't take this light. What we talking about, these conversations will bring life to somebody. We appreciate everybody who's viewing this. Y'all check out my book, Don't Think Like Me, Just Think. Go on Amazon.com, look for the book. Y'all go on, y'all check out my shoes too. Go to liveshoes.com/drop-turners. Y'all go check them out. If y'all like the shoes, purchase them. Show some love, y'all.
Hey, make sure y'all go support Prosperity Innovators, our home team cash offers on Facebook. That's Mike's wholesaling group. They're doing really well in their teaching group. So if you're in that wholesaling market or into learning, make sure you tap in with them. Also, UPC, there is a collective group we have in. So tap in wherever you can with any of us. I want to leave y'all with a quick message. And I had it, but then I forgot it. So let me see if I can remember it real fast. So I want to say, look, man, life is about growth, right? We've all heard if you're not growing, you're dying, right? So let's just focus on growing 1 centimeter a day. If you grow 1 centimeter, and what I mean by that is I'm gonna leave you with APG, appreciation, perspective, and gratitude, right? So don't go into an argument today, right? Don't go into a disagreement today. Give somebody appreciation for sharing their perspective with you, and give the universe gratitude for showing you a different piece of life, right?
Right.
I used to be one of them type of people. I would argue with you because if you told me the sun was purple, I would argue you down. But I would never take the time to say, are you colorblind? You might say you colorblind, and I've never been colorblind. So I give appreciation for you sharing your perspective, because I never know what it looks like to see through someone else's eyes. So now you shared a new possibility with me. And I give thanks to the universe, give gratitude for the universe, because that allows me to grow as a person.
Already, I like it.
Said, hey y'all, why be average when you can be great on purpose? Peace.
For real. Peace.
All right, bro.
All right, man.